Hey, Rashawn.
Yo, what's up? My name is Rashawn Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the 5K subs. Man, a long journey to get to this point today. So yes, I'm a day late. Yes, I apologize. I apologize. And I know there's a whole weekly thing, like we were doing this thing on Sunday nights where I just react to everybody, but it was like I was going through the same thing I've been going through a lot this season in particular, and I already ran on a rant about it a couple seasons ago. But what was going on? Like where I just couldn't find highlights. Like no one is like really posting highlights, even of UConn Iowa. It was an ABC game, and there were no highlights. Like the only highlights were from Store South, and Store South only posts UConn highlights. And I believe it was an assistant coach or maybe just a reporter from Tennessee, uh, just post the Tennessee side of highlights and everything. So it's I was starting to kind of lose a little bit of hope of like, man, like how am I going to even continue to do this because everybody uploads full games. Like you could watch full games everywhere, but like for the content, for the sake of content and stuff, it's like, what am I going to do? So I was looking up UCLA, trying to finish up my roundup from what I could gather on the internet. And I came across his page, and salute to this page, man, right here. I'll share the screen. I'll shout them out a bunch of times. Don't mind my tabs. Most of those tabs are literally just to go back to them to put the link in the description. But yeah, Women's Basketball Alliance, Godson, all of these highlights, long highlights, not no 2 minutes. I know like people complain about that 2 minute highlights and everything like that, but these are actual highlights. Since they're so long, I think I'm just gonna react to like one a day as opposed to a billion 5 minute ones in a day and then breaking it up and then doing it like that. So for the people who kind of like the rapid fire one where I was doing like a billion, I liked it myself because it's like stuff for people to kind of watch throughout the week if they wanted to, or just binge in one day, whatever they wanted to do. But I mean, this is pretty good option. So I think I'm gonna just go with this one, and hopefully I can just muster it up every single night once I get back from wherever I'm at. Speaking of right now, like I don't even have the most energy right now, but I'm already a day late. So we're gonna get it up for you guys. And the one reaction for tonight is like 23 minutes, and it is UConn versus Iowa. All right. This is no 2 minute highlights. It's the closest I'm getting, or you guys are getting, to a full game reaction from me. So shout out to Women's Basketball Alliance once again for the footage. Shout out to ESPN, ABC, Disney. I don't want no smoke. Walt Disney, I don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? I value my channel. I love my channel. I like to keep my channel. Shout out to Phil Knight. Should we shout out Phil Knight? Ooh. Things getting testy, y'all. Shout out all the conspiracy theories. This is YouTube, the home of anyways, let's get into it.
UConn with a victory over Duke Friday in the semis to set up this championship showdown at the Phil Knight Legacy. Iowa, the home team in white, and UConn. And we are underway here at the Moda Center in Portland.
Is Nika leading the league at like the nation in assists? And Lou Lopez, shout out to Lou. She is named to the tournament, all-team tournament. Nika walked right there.
And an early turnover for Mule.
Caitlin Glab in her
hands.
Turned
the ball over very often this season. This starting five for Iowa should seem familiar because it's more like the Iowa Unicorns, because this is the third year of this same starting five for the Hawkeyes. That just doesn't happen in basketball.
Yes, certainly not. And it's a group that has played
that transfer portal. Kids be running away from the grind. There we go, down there. Oh, look at that Monica on the block. Ooh, into the Shiano. I'll stop saying Shianju, y'all. After 3 years, I'll stop saying Shianju.
Career 67%.
Every time I see her on TV and they say Shiano, I'm like, she on I always say she injured. And then I get back and I record one of these reactions. There's Lou. Oh, in and out. And I say she injured. Look at Griff right there. What a dog. Alright, swing. Look at Nika. Give me that. Yeah, go for it.
Such an emphasis in Iowa's
Here's Caitlin.
box out. Do not give Connecticut second
And
opportunities they did on the last possession.
Looking. Okay. Three-ball good.
Iowa, very good three-point shooting team. McKenna Warnock, a career 43% three-point shooter, puts Iowa up 3.
McKenna Warnock was vital when these teams met in the Sweet 16 a couple of years ago.
Didn't work. Okay, back down. Okay, Leah said, oh, I'm going to take her face up. Spin move out the double team, and it's good. That's tough. That's a very, I don't know, people like, sometimes we normalize great things on a basketball court and a football field, like anywhere in sports. Like athletes, sometimes some of the things they do, like they don't even know it. Kick out off target a little bit for Griff. Griff coverage, rebounds, gets it. Nope. Here comes Caitlin. Caitlin crossover, cross half court. All right, between the legs. It was like threatening to pull up, and she just pulled up anyway. She almost made it. That's a terrible foul, Nika.
She's been much better this year. It's really important.
Hey, prayers. Oh, there's CD. CD back on the court, on the bench. CD now. Come on. Be safe now. Be safe now. Take your time. Don't rush back. I know, you know, you probably sitting down, man, I need to be on the bench now. Hey, take your time now. Just don't throw it over again. You only get one. Come on now. All right, there we go. Midi. Give me that. Bro, Aaliyah Edwards, bro, facing up. It's a different animal. Backing down, she's not always the tallest, right? She's not always the tallest on the post. But like face up, her athleticism is stupid, bro. And that was a good lead pass from Nika. Nika's averaging, what, 10 and a half? 10 and a half assists, bro? Oh, look at this high step. Give me that off the glass. Nope. Swing. There's Aaliyah again, face up. Couldn't get it that time. Griff is battling on these boards, bro. Oh, is this why? Yeah. I was talking to someone, they were like, yeah, AZ. She disappears in these big games. But I think she got it going in the second half because I was getting some text messages that was like AZ foot to dog. So there we go, Lou. Warnock again. Nope. Rebound. Where are we looking? Outlet to Nika. Eyes up. Good point guard. Kickies, and one. Hey, off the glass. That's nice. That's tough. Kid's the best player on the court. She needs to look like it. Not Aaliyah Edwards. You're the best player on the court. This is not even close. Shout out AZ play. There we go. Hey, and one.
Good finish, and you heard Holly Rowe talk about it. Let's look at her biceps. Let's look at her.
So Lou Lopez-Seneschal will stay out there with 2 personal fouls. Connecticut does not have a lot of help on the bench. Aaliyah Edwards, have you adjusted to it? What's your role right now?
No, it's been good. We're undefeated right now, so it's been a strong start, but I'm just like the supporting guy for them. Obviously, they got a lot of coaches yelling at them and getting on them, so I'm just a supporter.
You've gone from player to assistant coach, supporter. I put your analyst
on the baseline one.
Like that you've seen so
like,
far
that's right.
Very aggressive on the defensive end. Obviously, got some early foul trouble, but I like the way we're being aggressive. Just like that on defense, yeah!
Paige Beckers, Player of the Year, is a freshman for UConn. Battled injury last year.
Caroline's back.
Lead UConn to yet another Final Four, their 14th in a row. And
who told you that?
Love what she's seen from Aaliyah Edwards here in this.
Come on, Kobe.
First half, 10 points already for Edwards.
Missed it against the zone, made that one there.
Hey, who taught Aaliyah Edwards that? She gave him the Kobe shoulder. Look at that. Good, that pass. It's that speed y'all was talking about. I'm talking about watch the full game, Rashad. You see the speed.
Connecticut playing really
That's the
well
speed you
offensively,
talking
and
about.
AZ
Like, let's
Fo's
look
taking
at
2
Caitlin.
shots.
Okay.
You know, as much attention as she gets because she's such an elite
kick out.
shooter.
Better
This
knock
is
that
a
down, Gabby.
well-balanced Connecticut
Round
team.
the bandit, they go
Well-balanced
in
on the
on
other
yes, we.
side as well. Gabby Marshall hitting the 3.
Brings the Hawkeyes within 4.
Good bounce pass.
Griffin left
AZ
open.
is quiet right now. Griff from the
Final
elbow.
minute
Okay,
of
there's
the
AZ.
first quarter. AZ Flood.
Oh, quarter break, half a break, whole break.
Flood is
Hey,
0 for 4
that's the end of the
from
first
field,
quarter.
0 for 3
All right,
from
hand
outside
off right
the
back to you.
three-point line. We
That
saw
two-man
him
game
hang
that they,
around here
I
as
love that.
the Motor
To
Center
start off the
yesterday.
set, to get it going in the offense.
Seems a little off.
I don't know, I just love it. It's just, it's the little things.
Scoring,
It's the
UConn
little
is on
things
top
in
by
life.
6 over Iowa after 1. Women's Invitational bracket will wrap up here in this building, 7:30 Eastern time at the Motor Center. Iowa State taking on North Carolina. So our
They
two
run a
women's
lot of the
championships,
same
Rebecca
stuff.
Lobo, are two top 10 matchups.
Here you go, Lou. On
UConn
the
gets a
curl.
good look as the
Quarter
shot
break,
clock
half a break, whole
expires,
break.
rebounded by
All the way.
Clark.
Put the brakes on and pull up. Oh,
On
she,
the run
she
with
took
the
that.
push and the finish.
That kid is good, man. Breaking news, Gabby Marshall with the heads up play. 3.
Iowa gets a turnover.
Oh!
Hawkeyes have turned the tide here in Portland.
Gabby Marshall came into this game shooting 22% from 3. She picked a good one to bust out of that deep slump.
Hey,
Second
come on, fight.
of the first
Fight,
half.
Aaliyah.
Griffin
Oh,
puts it on
Griff
the
said,
floor.
I'm going to take
Strong
it.
take
Catch
to
you
the
sleeping.
basket against
Sleeping.
Clark for
This is
2.
someone we know does not play defense. Here we go, coast to coast.
Tough
Oh,
shot.
she's tough.
She makes
Stop it.
tough shots.
Bruh, she's like, it's like blue chips. Like, it's like, you know, one of those movies, like those kids who just like are so good at basketball.
She's falling.
Like,
still
she's
able to
literally
get a
taking
drop
it coast to
led the
coast,
nation a
taking it
season
to
ago
the,
and free
you
throws
know what I'm
made.
saying, taking it to the rim when she wants to.
The foul on
Like, it's
Griffin.
kind of too
That's her
easy for
first.
her.
With the thumb injury.
Handoff right there.
Fudd trying to get it going.
Quarter break,
off
have
the
a great
mark
whole
again.
break.
AZ Fudd
Rebound
is
again to
0 for
Caitlin,
5
and
for
she
the
just
Wolves,
uses
0
that
for 4
steam
from the
and that
three-point line.
speed
And
to
look
go
at Iowa
downhill.
in
It's too
transition for
easy.
3.
They got shooters surrounded by Caitlin, who's a shooter herself. Hey, man.
They're looking for more flash screens.
I think I understand why they're just not. They still lose every single game. There we go.
Fudd
Nope.
still
In and out.
looking as Edwards against 3 Iowa players gets the
Okay,
offensive
swing.
rebound.
Uh-oh.
But the longer
Okay,
Fudd
work and play. Okay,
misses from the
reset.
perimeter,
Swing.
the longer
Ball
Iowa
movement.
can
Oh,
stay in
good
their
take.
zone as long as
Good
they can
take. There we
rebound
go.
out of it.
So Fudd looks for something in
There
the
we go.
mid-range game, and she gets it. Her first points of the game for
Mm.
Connecticut. She had missed
Oh,
the first 6 field
okay,
goals.
face
Good
up, took the
defense by
gamble, and it
UConn.
paid
Here
off.
come the Huskies.
A leg going. Oh, what a pass.
Handled it for
What
a
a
long
pass,
time
bro.
and fed it inside for the 2.
Bounce pass. Stupid. Stop on a dime. Ding. Okay, speaking of stopping on it.
Oh, did you see the
Bro.
separation she created? With
What
the
is,
split step
bro?
back going right?
She's
I mean,
different,
look at the
bro.
separation
Look at
here.
this,
Nika
bro.
Mule's right there, right
Oh
there.
my
Step
gosh.
back now. She has
Yikes.
the space she needs.
Sheesh.
That Mule was trying to set, and then the cherry on top
Tender
was the
legs.
block.
Crossover. Dribble. Looking. Swing. 3 ball.
Martin
Good.
looking for another
Oh
3.
my
And she
gosh.
finds it.
Bro, they are
Clark didn't play
unconscious,
USA
bro.
basketball this summer, so she had an
Bro,
entire summer
look
to
at
just
this
work
face
on
up.
her body and her
Up,
abilities.
rebound.
She really focused
Oh,
on
over
her
the
footwork
bag.
agility drills.
Throughout the course of her
Over the
college
back,
career,
ref.
any,
One
it
up.
would be
Crossover.
defensively and navigating
Run off.
her foot speed, keeping players in front of
All right,
her.
here we
So
go, outlet.
certainly something
We're
that
looking at
she
this.
has
Ooh.
worked on.
Ooh. Okay. That was crazy. Hey, look at that.
Good find inside Aaliyah Edwards.
That's team basketball, baby.
Phil Knight Legacy
Here we go.
Championship game here at
Jab.
the Motor
Oh
Center
my
in
gosh.
Portland.
2 people.
Well, Nika Mule did all she could defensively, but Clark beats good defense with a game for the 2 Connecticut programs. That championship coming up later tonight
Oh
here
my
at the Motor
gosh.
Center. Kate Martin has had a really big quarter here.
Nobody got out to Martin.
Clark saw
Easy.
that pass coming all the way. Things just
Okay,
a
I ain't gonna
little
lie,
loose,
bro.
a little soft for
Hey, bro.
Connecticut, and she
I've
knows
I've disrespected Iowa, bro.
It has frustrated Connecticut trying to
This
find
ain't the end of the
answers,
game.
trying to
This ain't
find
even
some
the end of the
scoring
first
with
half,
Fudd
which is
being ice
crazy.
cold.
But they got something on. I ain't gonna lie. They got something. They got a little something. They kick them with some grace.
For AZ Fudd, and she curled it
There you
from
go,
the
where you
zone,
looking?
handled it really well.
Rebound.
UConn's got to find Kate Martin because
Easy,
she
man.
keeps finding the bottom of the basket at halftime with Kevin,
Swing.
Carolyn,
Oh,
and
one
Drea.
dribble.
Well, Stolke, the freshman.
That's why you was
Iowa
open.
heat check right there.
That's why you
wonderful
was
in the
open.
season on threes.
Here we go. Caroline.
Ducharme
Ooh.
finds the range.
That's huge. That's huge for Connecticut because without Seneschal in the game with foul trouble, they needed another player who could hit a three against this zone. And we know a season ago when she was healthy, Ducharme was very capable of that.
She had missed her first 4 3-point attempts this season. She knocks that one down.
Here comes the double, the blitz. Look at that. Suffocating. Makes it tough for her.
But that quarter belonged to Iowa. They outscored UConn 27-15 in that second quarter.
Like the little, you know, the little, remember them little things they used to put on the advertising thing? You put it in the little clear bag, the vacuum on top of it.
Drops in. She was 1 for 8 from the field in the first half, and as we mentioned, 0 for 5 from outside the three-point line.
Yeah, she's going to need to do that. Seek shots, whether it's a quick dribble.
Again?
She just has to seek
Bro.
shots.
Oh, I was about to say, if she made that, she's in her bag.
All 11 of her points in the second
In and out.
helping Iowa to a 6-point lead at
Nice shovel
halftime.
pass.
Into
Daisy's wide
Griffin,
open, but Griff's got to get
Need
open
her
first.
to do that more.
Oh, who's that, Lou? Lou back. I ain't gonna lie, she might be their best player this year. Okay, shout out AZ. I keep disrespecting AZ like that. Bro, these kids right here, bro. Just keep them off of mid-range. If your name ain't Caitlin Clark, you don't need to be shooting mid-range. Threes. That's all y'all need to be shooting. Threes. There we go.
And the finish by Warnock.
Warnock's been really,
Yo,
really
Caitlin
good
Clark's
today.
good, bro. She's good, man. Look at this.
Bud
2-2.
from mid-range again. Sonano is the only player on the floor for Iowa who is not a three-point threat. Everyone
Again?
else will take and will usually make threes as Warnock knocks it down from deep.
This is crazy.
So now she has found her stroke.
Oh, there we go.
Turnover. Mistake by Connecticut, taken away by Iowa.
Between the legs. Hey. What a, no, Bruh.
Sonano delivered that pass on the money. Only Holly Rowe in the middle of the game is going to go somebody find it. Is your Aunt Judy or Aunt Julie? Julie.
Julie. Marshall tries to take move over. Seneschal off the dribble.
Carolina.
Martin with the skip over to Marshall, launches a three. Mule with the rebound.
Where are you looking?
Dropped it off Ducharme with a head of steam to the basket. Just wouldn't drop, but a good job on the glass.
Stole that one from my Carolina.
How about Patterson? It felt like she hung in the air for a while until the ball landed in her hands.
Oh,
Clark
again?
looking for her first three. Still looking. Flood with the rebound, and the door ajar here for Connecticut after falling behind by 11.
Hesitation. Oh, what a
Makes the
pass.
again. It's Patterson.
Oh, these passes. These passes, I tell you.
There you go.
Look at that.
Just one drop.
Shiana.
Now Fudd
There we go.
found the range inside the arc. Now she's in rhythm, and she connects for the first
So
time.
it was like a
outside the
bucket,
three-point line.
a pass,
And
and
we're
then
tied
another
at 52.
bucket.
You see the numbers for Fudd scoreless in the first. Had 2 at halftime. That clock is now down to 7.
And it's a tie game. As soon as you got it
Working
going.
with Sonano.
They're down by like
Clark
11.
gave it up down to 1.
That's that magnetism. Oh, round of round, what they going on this one.
That was 29 seconds of really, really good defense.
Live by the 3, die by the 3.
Now Marshall
Hey.
trying to defend AZ.
Oh.
Fudd gets a screen
Stop
from
it.
Griffin, and now she is hot.
Stop it.
Fudd went for 32 in that game. She had 17 in the fourth in the win against the Longhorns.
Yeah, it's the baseline. Double, spins out of it, swings, someone's
Warnock.
open. They stop the ball right there.
Warnock.
And one. Nope.
Aubrey Griffin gets called for the foul. Warnock at the free throw line. No one with more than 1 for Iowa. Another double-digit assist night. She's got 9.
Triangling 2 right now, and you see Caitlin Clark was face guarding Seneschal, and Marshall was face guarding AZ Fudd, and somehow Seneschal still able to get the shot.
Tied at 57. And that's going to be a
Travel.
traveling violation.
Out the glass.
Oh, you can still run screening action for those players using AZ Fudd as a screener.
Or you can find Aaliyah Edwards.
Yeah, right at the top.
15 against NC State, 10 against Duke in her last 2 games leading up to this one.
Oh, off
Had
the
a little
glass,
bit of an
left
opening.
hand.
Breakdown defensively for Iowa, and AZ Fudd takes advantage. 9-3
Now the
Iowa.
game's slowing down. We're playing chess now.
Clark.
They about to
Mule
three,
there,
dive
holding
out of
her
three.
ground defensively. Good job by Nika Mule, and the shot clock expires. Still time for UConn
That's a
here.
good tape.
8:44 to go in the quarter.
Obviously, layups she was making earlier.
Fudd lost the handle. Who touched it last? Connecticut did. Now there's plenty of time for Iowa.
That was great defense.
Sonano into the hands of Clark. She is magical, especially from the logo, but not this time.
Quarterback, half a break. Oh.
Caitlin Clark was just the voice in that huddle for Iowa that told her team, look, our offense was flowing when our defense was getting stops. We win this fourth quarter by getting stops right now. And then she said, hey, I've got a girl glued to my face at every moment. Somebody come and help me. Set a back screen. That helps get you open. We've got to have more movement and get this person off of me that's glued onto me right now.
That glued girl is Nika Mule.
Based on my experience, it's never good to have anything glued to your face. And a great
Ducharme. Mule finds Fudd.
Oh.
What a next level pass, though, by Nika Mule across her body to the other side of the floor.
How about Mule's work on the other end here defensively against Caitlin Clark?
And here,
Kid's
Caitlin
crazy,
pushing
bro.
in transition again.
Foul on Mule, her second personal foul. First points of the second half for Clark. Ducharme. Three-point attempt won't drop for Lopez Seneschal, and Sonano has a rebound.
And Iowa back to the zone that was so effective in the first half.
Clark leans in, can't get it. The
There you go,
freshman comes
freshman.
up big on the offensive glass. Stolke.
No more threes, just that. Just do that.
Off the hands of Lopez Seneschal. Turnover, Connecticut, Iowa
7
ball.
minutes.
12 turnovers for the Huskies, 8 for
Jet,
Iowa.
looking screen.
Back and forth showdown here for the Phil Knight Legacy Championship in Portland.
Moving the ball.
Stolke.
That's beautiful basketball.
Sonano.
Making that
Martin
extra
wide
pass for
open.
the extra
For
pass for the
another
extra
three.
pass. That's what you gives the ball energy.
Here's Aunt Julie. Masterful game.
Increases 3-point percentage. Trust me. I've studied it at Harvard. Not at Harvard. I never studied it. It's just I just wanted to say that. Here you go. Where is it? It's a 2-point game.
She's got 20.
Hands up, rebound.
Leans in on Edwards and a blocking foul.
In a weird twist, I was at Iowa last year during football season, and I stopped in to watch the Iowa women's basketball lift weights. Monica Sonano is an absolute beast in the weight room. They lift such heavy weights. I was incredibly impressed with how strong this team is. Their athletic strength and performance coach, they are so impressive. They blew me away in the weight room.
Holly, you never stop working. You never
Oh,
ever
wow.
stop
Leah
working.
Edwards on the elbow.
Partying for Holly.
18 points now for Aaliyah Edwards. 20 is her season high, came against NC State. Clark turned it over. Stolen by Ducharme,
Gabby.
then given away, and Iowa
Yo,
gets it
Gabby's
back.
played a great game, bro.
It's
A
what
great
she
lot of
does.
gap
50
plays that she's
steals
been
or
getting.
more in each of the
Fell
last
into
two
that zone,
seasons.
they make you pay for it.
Finding her game
Dare you
here
to shoot.
for
But
Connecticut.
you will shoot.
Best Ducharme has looked all season.
Man, they have Lou, AZ,
1-point game.
and Ducharme.
Clark to
They can all
Marshall.
shoot threes.
Edwards.
That's a
Aaliyah
foul.
Edwards hedged out to trap on Caitlin Clark and still was able to recover for that defensive board.
Look at that poise
Ducharme,
right there
extra
by Nico.
pass. Lou Lopez Seneschal drains the three.
Yo, Lou's going crazy, bro. Lou's going crazy, bro.
Stolke. Mule knocked it off of Stolke's leg. Connecticut basketball.
Camped out in that 3 seconds.
Inside of 5 to play. Edwards lost the handle, got it back. And
Few
got 2.
dribbles. Off the glass, under the basket. Aaliyah's having a great
All
season,
we
man.
expected, Eric.
They
So
just
is
wanted to
Nico.
show how much fun this game is.
And
How
Griffith's doing a
high
great job.
level it's played at, and I think we have seen that here today. There's Ducharme on the defensive end against Martin.
Oh, it's
Fudd,
not a set. In
hesitation,
transition.
kick.
To Lou. Oh.
For 2. Lopez Seneschal's into double figures now with 11. Full run for UConn.
Talk about fun. Did you see the smile
Looks like the old teams.
Lopez Seneschal's face after draining that shot?
Iowa basketball out of the timeout. Martin against Ducharme.
Trying to overload the right side of the floor to get a touch for Sanano.
Clark to Martin. Martin, tough drive. No, Ducharme with the rebound. Ducharme with 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists in her best game of the season for Connecticut. Can she add to what's been a great game? The answer is yes. Double figures now, 11 points, and UConn's
oh, this is a great team, bro.
Draws a crowd.
And they don't even have half that team. It's a crazy part.
Clark. Couldn't get it to
she really plays like a high school blue chips, like a high school musical. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Edwards will try
But the rare thing, when he dribbled with the basketball, always getting to the basket. The ability to shoot threes like that.
Leah Edwards,
very,
that was
like,
supposed to be a switch. You can't
that's who
make that
Caitlin Clark
mistake
is.
because Caitlin Clark will make
Caitlin
it.
Clark is a real life Troy, what's his last name? Evans? On High School Musical? Troy Bolton. Caitlin Clark is a real life Troy Bolton. Kick out. Three ball, a couple
Fudd
sets behind the
three
line.
after the second chance, and Fudd now with 24
Barely
points
hit the
again.
rim.
She had 2 points.
And people always saying they're going, the shooters, if you know, always going for that Larry Bird.
Ducharme gets called
Doesn't
for the
even
foul.
hit the
A
net,
great decision
really.
on an offensive board, always to pass it out to your three-point shooter.
UConn on top of Iowa by 8.
Caroline posting up.
Ducharme stays hot.
What a great play.
Kids,
Caroline Ducharme
she
has good
used to be the
size.
tallest. Oh, ain't no way.
Clark steps
Oh my
into a
gosh.
deep three. It's never
She's
over.
different.
Caitlin Clark
She's different, bro.
has some time and some space.
She's
and space
different.
for her is out to half
She's
court, as we
different.
can see.
This is 9-23. That's
25
terrible,
for
but
Clark.
it is what it is. Take what you can get. Do.
And a traveling violation. Iowa basketball.
Yeah, and her teammates feeling it.
Between the legs, looking. Okay.
In a minute to
Come
go.
on.
Here's Edwards.
That's what you're supposed
Oh,
to
look
do.
at that
And
defense.
an
She
offensive
pushed
foul
off.
called on Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Edwards there defensively.
We saw the replay earlier of her stepping off after the switch. This time she switches out, and what makes Aaliyah Edwards special defensively is that she can stay between a guard and the basket. That time takes it and draws a foul. Elite defense for a post player out on the perimeter.
I agree with him.
Edwards
Good.
going to come up short, and here's Clark in transition. Look for her to try a transition three.
Yes.
Mule out on her defensively.
Good
Ducharme
double
to help.
swing. Oh. Gabby said, I'm taking it myself. I feel it. I respect it.
Ducharme, and the foul is given, and she's got 13 here today.
Ice it. Ice it.
$15 for Ducharme, 20 for Edwards, 20
Congratulations
for
to the Field Night
Has to go
Legacy
quickly here
champions,
for
the
Iowa as
UConn
Clark.
Huskies. Huskies of
For one,
UConn.
Marshall for 3.
Go big, have a
Ducharme's
break,
got
go
a
break.
rebound. Top 25 showdown. Purdue and Duke. Purdue with the win over Gonzaga to get to the championship. Coming up here in just a bit on ABC. That's Ducharme missing at the line. Edwards kept it alive. Ducharme kicked it out of bounds. Iowa ball. Sanano. Clark off balance, deep three, missed. Edwards has the rebound. That is her 13th rebound. Iowa will pull back. UConn will get it across half court.
Please don't
And the
foul.
Huskies
Please don't
will
foul.
survive. They thrive in the second half. And they knock off Iowa 86-79 to win the Phil Knight Legacy Championship.
I think this team is deep, man. That's what I think. Team, he said. You see, they turned down the mic after you said that. Yeah. I think that's my takeaway. It's the team's death, bro. Like, Caroline's still getting back into it, but the fact that Lou went into foul trouble, so they bring in another shooter, Caroline, and she goes and does her thing. She hits a couple threes, and then you forget, like I was about to say before, Caitlin Clark hit a shot from Kalamazoo. Was she was like the tallest player in all of her high school games, so like she went on that post too. I'm like, oh, she's posting up, shooters posting up, but AZ had a manageable game on offense, especially in the second half. When you're looking at the passes and some of the decisions she was making, the quick reads she was making in transition. Nika was doing a great job, like everybody's been saying, of kind of navigating the offense and just running the show and running things. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Aaliyah Edwards was great to start off the game. Really got it going for UConn, her and Lou at the start of the game when no one else was really kind of, at least from the highlight sake, was really kind of stepping up to in that role of, okay, this team is coming out fire. They're not missing a shot from three. We need to at least keep us in the game. So when they do cool down from three, we can get back in there and stuff like that. So salute to them for the great start. Man, Aaliyah's moves are crazy. Offensively, like her bag is deep for sure. The Kobe shoulder, nasty. The face up, and everything that she was just doing, like kind of facing up, which is her game, was just nasty. And I don't know. It's just a beautiful brand of basketball, bro, on both sides. Like Iowa had, and I know Iowa, they get the whole gist of not the gist, but they get the whole reputation of being, the Caitlin Clark dribble club and everything like that. And it's not really an offense. And you know what I'm saying? Like Caitlin just playing street ball because she's allowed to throw no look passes, behind the back passes, and shoot the ball from the logo. You just kind of assume like they're the team that doesn't have really plays, but looked at that. They had a few possessions of beautiful basketball as well, making an extra pass down to Monica down there, because you have to remember they have another All-American caliber type player on that roster. So, and Gabby Marshall was doing her thing as well with a few key plays, not the most stats, not the most glamorous stuff, but the heart, the get out the mud stuff of diving for the ball and catching them while they're sleeping, Jose Alvarado and them, and knocking down threes, knocking down layups and transition. And I don't know, just the little things. It's what I was really impressed with Gabby Marshall. Kate Martin cannot miss for like, what was that? The second and third quarter, she didn't miss at all or something like that. So shout out to Kate Martin. Amazing game, heck of a player. Like I said, like you surround someone like Caitlin, what I'm saying, a generational talent to Iowa standards for sure. Around some shooters, what I'm saying. Everybody can shoot except for Monica. So and even Monica could probably pop out and stuff like that. Excuse me. Yeah. But I say all that to say, like, I just like the team's makeup, and Kate, when Kate can get it going sometimes, and then Caitlin can take over when she needs to, and when Gabby can play her part. It's just a beautiful thing to watch when Warnock can do her thing, and when, of course, Monica can do what she typically does. It's a tough program to beat. So yeah, so salute to Iowa. Better than what I saw. You know what I'm saying? When I was talking about the rankings earlier last week, I think it was Jim. It was someone that was like, yo, like calm down, like it's first week of the season. And they were saying, no, they didn't lose to. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to go back down that without looking at a schedule. But yeah, man, that's all I have to say. I hope you guys are enjoying your week. If you're not, I hope this video helped, made it a little better. I know my energy's a bit low, but I could not miss 2 consecutive days of being late with this game. So I think I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna react to next, like tomorrow night. I have no clue right now. No clue as of right now, but I'm going to watch somebody. Gonna watch somebody. Probably UCLA. I like to watch a UCLA game. You know what I'm saying? At some point in the next couple of weeks is what I was trying to say. I was like, what am I trying to say? But yeah, shout out to the Women's Basketball Alliance for uploading this. I'll definitely be reacting to mostly them now. So that's what it is. And I wanted the Duke UConn game. I'll probably be looking at that too at some point soon. Yeah, take care of yourselves, man. Once again, Road Podcast. My name is Rob. Free BG, man. They got BG and the crazy, conditions over there. The people want me to talk about that. The Indiana playing in a hotel room. Honestly, I've seen, what I'm saying, like tournaments and things, and even the NBA was playing, what I'm saying, in a hotel and stuff like that, like actual, like type full on scrimmages and like maybe even games and stuff like that in a hotel, So I didn't really take too much offense to it, but I guess like it's just it is a bad look when it's an invitational in Vegas. And and this is a top 5 team in the nation, you know what I'm saying? So salute to Indiana, salute to Auburn. Auburn had a kid who was down on the ground. Man, I need to make a whole video just like on like catching up on the news. So I might do that at some point. Not tonight though. I'm about to KO. But you guys all take care of yourselves. Until next time. Peace.